Good morning, everyone. I know that it's not morning for you guys, probably, but it is morning for me. You can see the sun is shining in, and you might hear a couple birds doing their thing. I wanted to start off today's video with something a little experimental. This might be too intense, and so I wanted to start with it so that you're not asleep and it doesn't start happening. These are silicone tipped Q-tips of some kind. I believe they're for cleaning electronics. I tried using them over on my no talking channel, which, if you don't know, I have a second channel for no talking videos. I've been getting a lot of requests lately to do a no talking video, and I have an entire channel that's all no talking videos. I put it directly on the mic, so like on the dust cover part of the ear. I was putting it on, and it was really intense, but I felt like maybe if I slowed down just a little bit, and I didn't do it directly, like right there, I need to do it up above a little bit. So we're gonna try to go in. I'm gonna start with one that's lost some of its stick, so we can kind of get an assessment of the severity of the sound. This one I used in the first video I used these in, and it got it's lost a lot of its stick. It's kind of just normal feeling silicone now. And I'm going to gently place it on the side and push and pull and push so that it grabs some of the dust cover fibers and pulls them up a little bit. Grabbing and pulling. That one grabbed a big fiber. I think I can wash these tips and reuse them. Just gonna hold your head here. Oh, my left hand is not dexterous. Come on. Pushing on. And gently pulling away. Pushing on. And gently pulling away. Okay, so that was one that had like very little stick to it. Let's give one with more stick, and you'll know if it was too sticky whether or not we let's see. That one's got quite a bit of stick to it. Okay. I'm afraid it's gonna be too loud. I'm listening in too, so if it's too intense, I'm gonna know. I'm gonna just do gentle. Oh. Just a little grabs. You know, I should try these sometime with no dust cover at all. That might actually be a better idea. Because then they'd have more of a jelly sound, probably. Oh. I'm in a slightly different location today, and my voice is starting to go. I've been on a recording streak, really just trying to make sure I had content to post while I'm away in Chicago. This should be posted on the last day of my trip. I'm going to visit my best friend for a week while her husband is away, so that she has help with her 3 children. children aged 1 and 3 and 2. And I really hate the idea of missing an upload. It really bothers me. I know you guys are always really chill about me. You know, everyone's always saying, oh, you can take a break, and I so appreciate that, but I'm afraid of taking a break. I'm afraid of upsetting the YouTube algorithm god. And it's just important to me. I like keeping to the schedule. I'm excited for when I come back though, because my main job has slowed down. I won't have any trips planned. I'm hoping that I'm gonna have time to really focus on this channel and maybe get into some of the role plays I've been wanting to do. We're gonna try using this just the way that I would. We're gonna try using this just the way that I normally would a regular pick. Just kind of lightly running it over the surface of the dust cover. It sounds. I actually like it better like this. It's not grabbing the fibers as much. Oh, we're gonna pull away. Gently, gently, gently pull. Now that... Okay, well... It got caught on a lot of fibers. Okay. This here is a little bit harder for some reason to get. A better sound. I think it's a little more messed up, but it's grabbing more. These dust covers are messy already. Okay, I'm not totally sure about this, and I'm nervous about it, so we're gonna put it away for now. And we're going to do another sound that I've only used in one other video, but I wanted to use it close to the ears. These I got for specifically because I want to do a realistic haircut video, which I put a lot of effort into. I really enjoyed it. close because it was cutting hair. Maybe more like this. I want to do it smoothly, but here, let me loosen it a little bit and see if that helps. Oh my god, I love it. Ew. It's so cool how the way that it sounds changes so much when you're close to the ear. Like you completely lose the musicality of it as it goes further away. Let's give your ear just a little trim. We'll go right here. Just shape the lobe nice. We're gonna feather it. If I'm playing in the rare off time I've had lately, I made a new server of Minecraft for the kids. They were complaining in Discord a couple weeks ago that they wanted a game they could all play together and they missed Minecraft, so I went and bought some server space. And there's been a lot of updates since the last time I played. And this time we modded the hell out of it. Mostly like what people consider vanilla mods. But I, for one, got performance mods, which has made such an enormous difference because Minecraft has run like absolute crap on my computer. And these performance mods made a huge difference. And I got my first shader pack. I've never used a shader. And it's so beautiful. Oh my god, I got the complimentary one. And I found this like amazing like river chasm to build in for my house. And after I finished the deck I was making, I walked out and I felt like I was in real life walking out at a vacation house and surveying the beautiful landscape. Once you get over how blocky Minecraft is, there's a real beauty in it. But we also got doped up horses. Got some pretty cool mods. But I'm excited to have more time to play because I have to build a cooler house than all the kids and show off. But there's so many new things that I want to explore since I played last. And my son had me download enough mods that I don't know, what's a mod and what's not. Okay. I really, really like this sound. But we have some other things we need to do, so we must. I really wanted to do some wax pulling, which if you haven't seen a video where you see what I'm doing before, what I do is I take a Q-tip and put it near the ear and then use tweezers to pull it apart on the inside of the ear. I'm using these incredibly fine, precise tweezers because I'm hoping I can get it like a fiber at a time. So here we go. We're gonna try to do it so precisely. That's kind of hard. It's not working. I need a better Q-tip. That one's all messed up. I've used these ones before. Not for my own ears, for your guys' ears. There we go. Just a little bit. There. That's what I wanted to do. I didn't provide myself with enough light to do this properly. I had intended to get so much more done this week. I took a week off from my day job so that I would have time to make videos before I went to Chicago. And my mom injured her foot on the day that my vacation started. And I had to take her to urgent care, and now she's having trouble walking. So it kind of put a damper on all my plans. So here I am, a day before I take off for my trip, recording for it when I had high hopes of being more productive, getting to a couple things. I hope it's still happening. A possible collaboration. I don't want to say more than that, but I have really been this person's been very patient with me. So we'll see if it happens, but I hope to get to that when I get back. And that was what I wanted to happen. I've been taking care of not taking care of because she's 18, but I've been assisting my niece more. She's been over a lot, and she's in college now, and she has, not to get into it, but she has what I believe is ADHD, very severe ADHD, untreated. But it's been hard for her to, because she gets good grades. So people think that she doesn't have it. But she gets good grades because she spends literally every second of her life trying to get her homework done because she cares a lot. But she's so distractible. And frequently requires a body double to get anything done. She makes me or my mom come sit next to her while she's doing homework to help her focus. So I've just had a lot more going on here than I thought I was going to have. But I did it, and I'm excited because this is the last one I have to record before I leave to fit my schedule. And again, I'll say, I know you guys are sweet, and you wouldn't be mad at me if I missed an upload, but for me, it matters to me. This channel is one of the only things in my life, maybe other than my son, that I've kept up with, that I've kept going at even when it's gotten hard or inconvenient. inconvenient or, not as fun. I'm naturally a very obsessive person. I get really into things and then I'm super duper done with them. But this I've been pushing it. This I care a lot about. I want this channel to work out. And I know, of course, there's a lot of chance involved in that. And life will go on even if it doesn't, but that's true of everything. Life will go on. Especially watching my niece, her anxieties and the things that trouble her in her life. And I remember being so troubled by them at her age too. And when you get to be as old as I am, which I'm 41, really honestly, about after 35, I started feeling like I had enough perspective that it became easier to say, well, life goes on. I guess I messed up there. I found these funny little foam things that I held on to. I think they came with my couch cover. I think you're supposed to press them into the crevice of the couch to help keep the cover on. They did not work. But I kept 2 of them because they're an interesting texture. I like the way they sound. So that might be too much. We'll see. It really helps to have these earbuds on, because I can have an idea of, God, I love these. I love these metal pipe cleaners. I love the weird marimba-like sound that they have. Like if you listen, like screw this thing right here. They sound like a bunch of little instruments. Oh, I'm supposed to be using this, but I just love the pipe cleaners so much. So it's been a week, I can tell you that. Things so rarely go the way that you plan. When I took this week off of work, I was like, I'm gonna get so much done. I'm gonna get it all done at the beginning of the week, and then I'm gonna goof off and have fun before I go help my friend with all of her toddlers. And then I also got, God, it's been a long week. We went and got my son a car, a used car, and the check engine light came on the second drive. So we've been dealing with that as well. It's an older car, obviously. I didn't really get my new driver anything nice. I expected it to have some problems, but not for it to be lurching as it was on the way home. So yeah, my mom hurt her foot. We have a new to us car that is in the shop. And suddenly going to see my friend in Chicago feels like it might be a real vacation. I dispensed with this because I just love this so much. But you know, I can't complain that much. I'm a little stressed, but life is still good. The fact that I didn't have to cancel my trip to go see my best friend was a big deal to me. I was worried about that. I only get to see her once a year. I used to see her twice, but then she started having babies. And now she can't come see me anymore, which is such a bummer. I've been wanting so badly to show her where I live, because when she used to come see me, it was when I was still married and we were not living in my hometown. And I really want to show her the place I grew up. Okay, so I've been keeping this box for some reason or another, because one of the few things that I have an obsession with is box sets. I am not a hoarder. I do not like keeping. I do not like keeping things that don't have a use. But the problem is that all boxes have a use, and all things that make cool sounds have ASMR value. I could not even tell you what was in this box. I don't remember, but it had a cool texture, and here we are. It's kind of similar to what I was doing with the other thing. Let's write some things. Let's write some things. Lily is cool. That's funny that's like my first inclination these days. When I'm supposed to just write a random thing, writing that I'm cool. Sometimes I write someone else's cool, but I don't know all of your guys' names. Or I'd write that you were cool too. You, parentheses, the person, more parentheses, or animal, unparentheses, watching this are cool, exclamation point. I didn't want to not include Olive, the Snorkel's cat, who I think of all the time. I wish I knew what Olive looked like. I like when people tell me about the pets they have. I love animals. Love animals. I am technically a dog person. Sorry to you cat people, but job involves cats, not dogs, and I have come to love cats too, in getting to know more of them. We had some cats growing up, but they weren't great cats. They weren't my kind of cat. But I have met some of the raddest cats in the whole world through my job, and I'm quite fond of their funny little personalities now. But as you guys know, we have dogs here at this house, and Daisy is my little baby angel, so. Oh, I wish you guys could. Can you see it? You can. One of the things that I love, one of the ways that I remain sane in this world that feels insane sometimes, is stopping to appreciate small things. ASMR is one of those things for me. Listening to a sound up to my own ear and loving it gives me joy and makes me feel, I suppose, grateful. And one of the things that I love in this world, one of the little things, is rays of sunshine that the branches of trees are waving in, and so the sunshine dapples. I love that. It brings me a lot of joy. Oh gosh, I'm going over. There's one more trigger I wanted to do. Moving on from Weird Box. I did this over on my No Talking channel as well, and I really enjoyed it. We'll start over here because I've really been favoring this here. Just holding up this to see shapes. Doing the hexagon. Circle, and then I would tap like that, as though I were noting something. I love concentration in ASMR videos when the artist looks like they're really concentrating on what they're doing. So I was tracing and being like, oh, okay. Yes, that's definitely a hexagon. The square was good. Yes, so we have 1/16, 3/30 seconds. Let's do a large circle, like this. Very large indeed. The sun is shining right in my face. 11/16. We'll do this square right here, which is 1/4. Let's do Why does that give us tingles to watch somebody else concentrate? I don't know. Anyway, right now, as this posts, I am on a flight home from Chicago. We'll keep to our regular scheduling program as long as my mom is okay when I get home. I'll let you